Welcome to the new episode of PCS Practical. In this session, I am going to discuss about the home tab or the home option which is available in the menu bar, right, of Microsoft Word. So if you click the home tab, right, by default also if you open the Microsoft Word, so normally you will get the home tab available, right, as the selected tab from the Microsoft Word menu. So here we have total 5 sections available, in which the first section is clipboard, and in clipboard section we have cut, copy, paste and format painter option. Then we have the font section, then paragraph setting section, style section and editing section. I'll discuss all these sections step by step in this session. So let's discuss the clipboard session first. So that is a cut and copy option. So it is very simple technique. Most of it knows this technique. For copying the content, we have the direct option is available in home tab, or you can use the shortcut key by pressing Ctrl plus C, both the key together, right? So let's suppose I want to copy both paragraphs. So I'm going to select the paragraph first with the help of mouse. I'll select the copy option and I'll assign the place where I want to copy the same content, right? So this copied content is available in the clipboard. To make it available, that content on another place, you have to use a paste option. So after using copy, the paste option is compulsory. So I'll select the paste. So you can see, so the both the paragraph is copied. Suppose if you want to cut the paragraph, right? Suppose let's say I want to cut this paragraph from the page, right? So I will cut for the cut we have the shortcut key Control X. So I'll click on cut. After cutting also, you have to use the paste option. So for pasting it, you have to assign first of all the space. So your cursor is available at this position, right? So if you click the paste, so that paragraph, the cut paragraph is pasted here, right? So this is the clipboard option. The format painter option that I'll discuss after the font options, right? Because for the format options you require the specific formattings. So see, in the font option you have the different formatting styles. Let's say the style of the font, size of the font. This is also for increasing and the decreasing of the size, right? So let's say this is my title, right, and I want to format it. So instead of Helvetica, I want it as Arial black, and the file I mean, you can change the size by selecting this size option. And if suppose the gradually, if suppose if you want to increase it, so you can. So I have make it 18 size as the title of this document. And suppose this is the case, right? So suppose I want to make it all uppercase, so you can convert your content in uppercase, right? Then suppose if you require underline, this is italic option, this is bold option, right? So I don't want bold and italic, I want underline. Suppose this is the strike through option to cut the word, but I don't want that. Then the superscript and the subscript option I'll show you. Let's say I'll write 2, right? So this 2 I want it as subscript effect, This is superscript effect, like a square, right? So I'll remove it. Then suppose specific art you want, right? So this is the effect, font effect. You can apply predefined effects are there with shadow. See, so this is your effect for the title. Suppose if you require a background highlighter, so with the specific color you can highlight your text. Suppose if you want to change the text color, so we have the font color option, right? I'll make it orange, so you can change the font color as well. Okay, and suppose if I want to remove all the formatting, so you can use clear all the formattings, right? And default formattings is applicable to your content, but you can see the highlighter is still there, so you have to remove it by clicking on that option again. It is like switch on and switch off option, right? By first clicking you can on that effect, by clicking on second I mean on second click it's like off that effect, right? So let's say I want this effect, and let's now discuss this format painter option. Suppose the same formatting I want to apply on this document word. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you again. I'll select the word where the actual formatting is applied, and then I'll select format painter, and I'll select the word on which I want to copy all the formatting which is applied, right? So the same formatting is applied on MS Word, and that is also applied to the documents Word. You can see that. So this is the format painter. It is like copy the formattings, right? So that's it. If more options regarding font if you want, so you can click on this option, this button, so it will open the font tag and you can select the font style, size, the different effects. The preview option is also there, right? The style of the underline you can apply, right? And we have the advanced option for scaling and the spacing of the characters. So in between character, if you require the space, you can apply it, right? So various options you can use it from this font dialog box. The text effects we have, so text effects, the colors and the transparency, right? The shadow effect, glow effect, soft edge effect. So different settings are there, you can apply, you can use this options. Okay, now the next is the paragraph option. Let's say these are the 4 paragraph and I want to apply the bullets, so I'll click on the bullets option from the paragraph, so you will get the point before the paragraph. This is the numbering option, right? So if on the drop down button you can select and you can apply the different style of the bullets. Same way for numbering, you have different styles, right? So you can use it. This is the numbering effect, and this is the multi-level list. Let's say um, this is like the first section, and then the first section, inside that we have first 1.1, then inside 1.1 we have 1.1.1, right? So you can create this section. Now you can see the by default I have selected multi-level list, but by default I have 1 2 3 4, right? Because all the paragraphs at same level. So what I'm going to do, from the second paragraph, it is like the subsection of the first paragraph, so I'll press simply tab, So you can see it will automatically change the number. Instead of 1.1 you will have 1, instead of 2 you will have 1.1. For the subsection of 1.1 I'll press 2 times tab key, and for the third subsection I'll press 3 times subsection key, right? So by this way you can create the multi-level list, right? So whichever number comes, right, so according to that it will create the list. Okay, that's it. So this is the bullet list. Then the indentations, right? So let's say the margins options. So this is decrease margin, this is increase margin, right? So it works like similar to the tab key as I have just now discussed, right? Then we have the sorting option. Suppose if you want to sort the content as per the numbering, so you can. So for that you have to select the paragraphs and all, and paragraph, and then select the descending order. Okay, see, so as per the alphabets, right, alphabet of text, because I have selected text option. If numbers option if you have selected, so it will sort your content according to that. Right, since I have 1.1, 2 and all, so as per that option. Then this is the show, I mean the how many enters you have applied in whole document, right? So the first enter I have applied in this document at this position, the second at this position. So this is the show and hide. Then I have alignments. So what I'm going to do, I'll just, okay, alignment not on paragraph, I'll show you on the title. So this is the left align. Suppose I wanted a center line, so center line, this is the right sorry, this is the left align, and the last is justify. Suppose I want it center line. Justify, I'll show you the effect. I'll select the paragraph C, so the label, the ending age, because on the left side you have a straight line, right? The character starts at same level but ends at different level. So I'll select this, so it will automatically, you can see the spacing, worders all automatically add the spacing. Since I have the one word in the last line, so it's not possible to stretch up to this level, right? If they stretch the word, right, it looks so weird. So this is the justify effect. So normally this effect you can find in your textbook, right, any books or magazine. Then we have the line and the paragraph option. Suppose the line between the I mean the space between the lines, right, so you can apply. So this is the spacing, line spacing. You can add or remove the spacing. Suppose I want 1.5 spacing on each line. Suppose I want a background color for this paragraph, so I can, right? So this is the background color. And the last, let's say I want a outline box, so different outline box you can apply. Let's say at the bottom, so after the paragraph you will have the border. So this is the border option. So by clicking on this option you can get the paragraph settings. Okay, so I'll discuss that paragraph settings as well. So what I'm going to do, I'll just remove all the bullet list, and will decrease the indentation. Right. I don't want border, so no border. Okay, so I have now 4 paragraphs. I'll remove the extra space. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm select the paragraph. I will apply the paragraph effect, then the general option in the paragraph dialog box, that is the alignment. Let's say I want a paragraph, all the paragraph as justified. The label of the paragraph, that label you can define after this discuss with, after I will discuss with the style option, I'll discuss the labels. Then the indentation, suppose the margin or the specific space if you want to apply, so for that you have to apply the first line space, right? So you can see the preview, the first line space, the size is 1.27. so if you want, you can increase. Let's say I have increased with 1.6, right? Indentation. Then the hanging indentation, so the first line at the normal position and the subsequent lines at the hanging after the first line, so that's the hanging indentation. The right side margin and the left side margin also you can increase. Okay, then the spacing of the line before the line and after the line, and the type of the spacing, 1.5 line, double line spacing, at least, exactly, multiple options, right? Suppose I'll select exactly and how much point, so you can apply. So this is the effect, the hanging effect with 13 point spacing effects I have applied after that paragraph. So I have that, right? So that's the paragraph option. Then we have the style option. Now the style option is very important. Suppose normally, I mean, I've already applied the different styles to my title and the content, but suppose if I want to write a book, and for the content I want a specific format. Let's say for each and every title I want a specific formatting, the times, the Arial black font with 16 size, central line, and for the content this, and the bulleting this. So you have the different stylings, right? So let's say the multiple headings you have, so we have the predefined headings, heading 1, heading 2, right? The normal text, then the subtitles, then the reference, right? Any quotes if you want to apply. So specific styles is applied, the book title, right, effect. So all these are the paragraph you can see, right? So all these are the predefined styles, and it, if you apply the such styles, I mean specific styles, if you have create, so it will help to create the automatic index, right? So at the time of to create the index, how to create the index video, I'll upload, I'll discuss with you in my next video. So at that time I'll definitely discuss this. You can create your own styles. For example, the paragraph, para 1, suppose, if you want. So I'll click on modify, and the different options you can select. Let's say the Times New Roman, select the Times New Roman, the size is 12. uh, at this moment I'll apply the color so that you will get the difference. And we have the format option, so instead of hanging I will select first line. Okay, So you can see that the same, select the paragraph and click on this style. So by that way you can change your paragraph style. And the last option, that is the editing option, so in which you can find and replace the specific word, character, the page number, many things, right? Suppose I want to find the word characters. So if you write the word in this pen, right, so it gives you there's 11 results, right? So if you navigate the specific words, see, so this many words are selected in your document, right? Let's say instead of word I want to make it words. So what I have to do, I have to replace. So what you want to replace? Let's say replace the word option with words option. So I'll select the replace all option, the one by one words or options also you can select, I mean replace. So you can see in the whole document, instead of word you have the words option, right? I'll make it Control Z. So that's it. This is the home tab. Thanks for watching my video. We'll meet soon in the next session.